Alright guys, so we're going to do a quick practice flipped classroom lesson on adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Hopefully this is something you already know, so it's just review. It's more to practice the concept of the flipped classroom so you get used to what you'll be doing as part of your homework every night. So the first thing we see here is our directions are to simplify each of the following. So example 1, we have 1/4 plus 3/8. So reviewing this, we need to have like denominators in order to add and subtract. So in this case, I want to think about how can I make a 4 into an 8. Well, I know that I could multiply by 2, but whatever we do to the bottom, we must also do the top. So that becomes 2/8 plus 3/8, which simplifies to 5/8. And we double check, that does not simplify any further, so our first example's answer is 5/8. Now, if I spoke too quickly there and you need to pause the video so that you can copy those down, absolutely pause as we go through. Okay, so example 2, I see some of my numbers got a little scrunched here, but we have 3/4 minus 1/6. Now in this case, again, we need like denominators. So I can't change a 4 into a 6 or a 6 into a 4, so in this case I need to think about what could I change both of them into. Well, if I think about my common multiples, I know that they both go into 12. So I know my denominator rather, is going to be 12. So 4 into 12, we need to multiply by 3. Same thing for the numerator. 6 into 12, we need to multiply by 2. Again, same thing for the numerator. So that we now have 9/12 minus 2/12. And just a reminder, when we're adding and subtracting fractions, denominator stays the same. And then 9 minus 2 gives us 7/12. We double check. That does not simplify any further. So our final answer would be 7/12. All right, one more example to do together. We have 5/6 plus 7/8. Again, looking for common denominator with my 6 and my 8. Now for this one, again, 6 does not go into 8, 8 does not go into 6, so I can't just multiply one of the fractions. I don't immediately see any option, a smaller common multiple. So in this case, if you're ever stuck, I can just basically multiply them. So 8 times 6, which also means we're going to do 7 times 6 in our numerator. And then on the other side, 6 times 8. So again, also multiply in our numerator, would give us 40/48 plus 42/48. Simplifying down further, 40 plus 42 gives us 82/48. Well, I know I can divide both of these by 2. We always want to simplify as far as we can, which would give us 41/24. Does not simplify any further. We can leave it like that, or rewrite it as a mixed number, which would be 1 and 17/24. Alright, so that is the last example that we would do together. So then you would always end the lesson with a now you try, where you're going to go back through your notes and try a problem on your own. In this case, I want you to try 5/6 minus 7/9. And then when I would do the notebook check the following morning, I would also be checking that you did in fact try this and see how you did on it to see what we need to review for that lesson. All right, so there is your example of your first flipped classroom lesson.